Okay, so it looks like he doesn't give us anything if we keep playing. So we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. We'll go to the other guy.
Stop by anytime.
I think it said the other guy gives us a vibration cell if we beat him. I closed the thing. Let me let's get over there. Hunting Lodge, and then I think it said 7 wins. I think we played him 3 times. I know I played him once on camera, and I think I played him a couple times off. So we'll just play him until I think it's 7. 7 wins. And it was this guy? No, it was this guy. Yeah, here we go. Yes, let's play. That's fine. 75. I'm just double checking. Winning the 10th match. Oh wait, what? 10 matches, yeah, win 10 matches. Okay. Let's just keep going then. God, man, they're so lucky. To be fair, we've gotten pretty lucky also. At least force him to use another card. Dang it. That's going to put us at 19. We'll let him have that one. See, we got lucky there. But he is out of cards. And we have 3. We could do these 2 and get 20, or we can just chance it. Let's chance it. That works. There's 1. Chance it. Okay. All right, that's fine. We did it. That should be 4 wins. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut the rest of them out, and then I'll come back and I'll leave in the final game when we get the prize. So we'll see you then, guys. BRB. Alright, guys, I don't know what's going on, but like ever since I've been recording this or doing Pazak for like 12 minutes, and I've won 1 game. I've been losing every game since I started doing this off recording or off of whatever. I think we're just gonna come back and I'll do this in my own time because this is ridiculous. All of a sudden I'm just losing every game. Well, let's head to the starport, and then we will talk to people on the ship. Get caught up with everybody. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. All of a sudden, I'm losing every game. It's a little ridiculous. I lost like 300 something credits. Okay, let's start with Canderous. There's HK.
Yeah, what do you want?
Wondering if he had any more stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
What happened next?
The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
You dropped from orbit riding a droid?
The exhilaration.
That's awesome.
The euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
Sounds awesome. That's some fight.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Yeah, nothing.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
See if he can talk to us again.
Yeah, what do you want?
No. Alright.
Your choice.
HK, what do you got? Anything?
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Tell me more about your functionality. Fighter simulation, that's cool.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
I thought you said removing your restraining bolt would restore your memory.
Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So, yeah, you just made it up. So you lied.
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Ithorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
Yeah, sure. How can you not know parts of your functionality?
Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of.
Is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
So I can restore your memory.
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required.
I'm pretty good at repairing.
Functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So you're saying your memory might just come back?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
I love that it calls people meatbags. How do I go about restoring part of your memory?
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
Okay, let's try. I'd like to try restoring some of your memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Let's get started. I'm pretty good at repair.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it?
The droid guy? The shop owner? Yeah, sure.
Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties.
But you can't identify his acquaintance.
Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is customary for droids' memories to be wiped when it is sold.
Is he still alive?
Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit.
Wait, you killed him?
prior to system shutdown.
Killed your own master?
Affirmative, Master, though I had not been programmed to do so. The human's termination was accidental. Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order.
And how did that result in his death? I'm assuming it was a semantics kind of thing.
My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
Jeez. So he set you upon his own company?
Observation. While it may have been unintentional, my master's wording of his orders left little room for me. SciTech was responsible.
So he killed the master. Yeah, I was kind of right.
I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
And that's when you killed him?
Objection. Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
I mean, it kind of was his fault. But I don't think he was as lucky as you think.
Query. Do you know what the chances are of puncturing that sole actuator? I would have congratulated my master were he not sizzling and incoherent at the time. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning.
Okay. Are you sure the actuator can't be fixed?
Assessment. I do not believe so, Master. It would require complete dismantlement of my chassis. A most involved procedure.
Okay. Did you recover any other memories?
I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
Okay. Because of your repairs, HK47 is now a permanent bonus to +2. Nice. Bonus to +2 to dexterity. Okay. Cool. I want to try again.
Statement.
Like to try restoring some memories.
Affirmative. If you believe request, I own.
Yeah. Do it.
Statement. As you wish, Master. And now rewire the last
We did it.
three relays. Yes, good.
It's the same thing.
Access complete. I have recovered.
Previous owner to the commercial officer. Okay, so one before the last one.
Statement. It appears that my previous owner was a human senator on the planet Coruscant, a man of importance who obviously appreciated quality craftsmanship.
How did he get a hold of you?
Answer. I am unsure, Master. Any knowledge of my owner prior to him is still deleted. The senator did assume I was a protocol droid, however. I do remember that I was very pleased to be the property of a senator. One of his assistants discovered my assassination functions later through questioning. The assistant was quite alarmed and told the senator I should be scrapped quickly to avoid a scandal. Naturally, the senator had me eliminate the fool.
Yeah, okay, it makes sense. So we're not talking about a nice senator.
Observation. Senators are not nice, Master. They are either on top of the game or yesterday's news. My master told me that frequently, you see. I was most proud to have partaken in the political system of the galaxy. During the time my owner possessed me, he gained significant rank. Given time, I believe he could have become Chancellor. I even eliminated a few key opponents that he did not ask for. Freebies, if you will.
So he just killed all of his opponents.
Answer. There are a lot of politicians on Coruscant, Master. I could spend decades slaughtering them and still not make a dent. And it is not as if I walked into the Senate chambers with a carbonite explosive. I was very discreet. My best work to date that I can remember. Observation. I think he would have done far better had he not allowed his use of me to become personal. He set me on his wife.
And why did he do that?
Answer. I am unsure. The human was most agitated and angry. I believe his wife had done something that had displeased him greatly. I was to go to their summer estate and terminate his wife, along with whatever male companion I discovered there.
So his wife was cheating. Well, did you do it?
I journeyed to the southern continent, but it appeared my master was not far behind me. Apparently, he regretted his activation of the protocol. When I found the wife and her companion, I proceeded to launch my attack, but my master interposed his own body and was destroyed. It was rather a strange meatbag thing to do, do you not agree? Naturally, I shut myself down, my master being terminated.
So he's killed 2 masters so far. That's funny. That's 2 out of 2 masters.
Observation. Only so far, Master. There are still more memories not recovered, remember?
This is great. So what happened to you then?
Statement. I believe the senator's wife was unsure what I was or what to do with me. It was she who sold me to the corporate officer, an acquaintance.
Have you recovered any other memories?
Answer. As previously, I have found a few more programs which will enhance my performance. A most gratifying discovery, in fact. There is still nothing from previous memories uncovered. You will have to operate again if you desire to find them. With luck, I will discover the stimulus to unlock my core, and all this will be unnecessary. I do thank you for the attempt, however, Master.
Permanent bonus of +2 to defense. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue on. We'll continue talking to him at some point. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We need to upgrade our stuff. What do we have? Power crystal. What do we have in here right now? Robot. +1 attack, +1 damage. Attack +3. Damage 3. And massive criticals 2d6. We'll go with that. And we're going violet. Other lightsaber. Throw that in there. Whoops. Okay. This is, I'm guessing, Juhani's. We'll give one to Bastila for now. Alright. Calo Nord's armor. Looks pretty cool. I like how they show us like a preview of them. Okay. Do we want green and purple? This doesn't look too bad. Mission. Mission's this way.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your bro.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay. Then we have... who? Zalbar doesn't talk. Canderous. T3 doesn't talk. Nobody's over here. I don't remember. Yeah. It's just... we did Canderous, we did HK... Mission... Juhani. Here we go.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
Invigorating?
They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
What do you mean?
Those Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
Well, the Jedi are not gods.
I know that. I was using poetic license. But
I can understand.
Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
What happened?
The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Yeah. All species are incapable, or are capable of intolerance.
Yes, but humans seem the most pervasive. The most
I can
consistent.
understand that.
They took their frustrations and hates out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
Oh, I get it. As long as you don't let your anger influence you. I will just say it's alright.
No, it is not. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Okay, anything else?
How may I be of assistance? What is it you would...
What are you thinking about?
I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We KOTOR do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Must have been very difficult.
Yes, it was. I find it difficult to speak of those things. I do not want to live that way ever again. And here, it seems different. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
It's only because I haven't found out how to ditch you yet. That's rude. It's not that you hold me in such high regard.
To be accepted so readily, I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I'm used to. Just thank you for accepting me.
Well, you're very welcome. Alright. Karth and Bastila? I think these are the last two we have left.
Yes, what's on your mind?
We didn't end our last discussion very well.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
I mean, you can return to the front lines.
Because this is more important. This may really finally make a difference. I suppose even if I can't figure out everything that's going on, I still want to help if I can. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
No, you've been a dick. Don't worry about it, Karth.
No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
I do. I accept your apology. Only if you agree to work with me.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
I wouldn't go that far.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Okay, well,
You got it.
that's it for him. Bastila,
How can I help?
I'd like to know more about you.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Tell me how you joined the Jedi.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have any contact with them. So the Jedi separates children from their families.
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You're not allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
You and your father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
Never tried to get in touch with your father?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Fair enough.
How can I help?
Yeah, okay.
Then I suggest we move on.
Alright guys, I guess we'll take a break here. Next time when we come back, we will do Yavin. Probably play some Pazak on Yavin. And then we'll head to Kashyyyk. I may bring Mission and Zalbar with me. Sounds like, I mean, Kashyyyk is the home of the Wookiees, so probably be a good idea. Mission knows Wookiees pretty well, and Zalbar is one, so only makes sense. Yeah, for now, guys, I hope you all take care. Have a good one, and I will not tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. Even though it really helps me out when you do. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Bye.